Hi, this is Bill. Today I want to show you our website for our Google Apps for Education initiative inside of Parkway. Now there's a lot of information in this site, so I just want to walk through it fairly quickly so you know where to find different things that you may want in terms of your work with Google Apps. So first of all, this is our home base, and you can get here by going to tinyurl.com/parkwayapps. And when you get to this web page, this is just our splash page, but you're going to notice there's some tabs across the top. And I'm going to walk through what each of those tabs are fairly quickly. So the second tab that's up here is what is Google Apps? And Google Apps is a big environment. This particular page specifically focuses on Drive because that is what all kids, teachers, and staff members in Parkway are going to have available to them. We know that right now. So this gives an explanation of what each of those tools are and kind of what you can do with them. The next tab is the Professional Learning Plan. And in the Professional Learning Plan, this is kind of our ideas of where we're going to go in terms of professional learning with Google Apps. Down at the bottom here, I think this is where you'll find interest, as this is the timeline for what we're going to do. If you are interested in becoming a Google Camp counselor for next summer, you need to have your tests done and completed by April 1st. So that's a big date that you just need to know about. Moving on, under the Want to Get More Googly tab, this is all the information you need about how to get started. Now I want to make some clarifications here. First of all, under number 2 here, where it says go to this website to prepare for the test, basically that is Google's materials for studying for this test. Now the test itself is open internet, so you can refer back to this as you take the test. So it's not like you have to go through and memorize everything and go and take the test. You will have this resource available to you. But what I don't want you to do is think that just because you've been using Google for a while, that you can just walk in and take this test and you'll be fine. They're challenging tests and it will serve you well to study. So I really do recommend spending some time on that page. Once you have studied and you're ready to go, you will need to register and purchase the test right here on this website. This is Google's testing environment. And as soon as you get in there and take that test, the tests are $15. You have a one shot. If you don't pass the test the first time, that's okay. You can take it again for another $15. I just want to be sure that you understand that Parkway will reimburse you for $15. So if you take it 4 times, you still only are reimbursed for that $15. The next tab has to do with Google Camp. And next summer, we're going to have a Google Camp in Parkway that really dives into doing some training around Google Apps and how we're going to use them in Parkway. If you pass these tests, you will have the opportunity to be a Google Camp counselor. Taking the test does not require you to be a Google Camp counselor, but it gives you the opportunity. And basically what the counselors are going to do is they're just going to kind of help out as we go through the different modules inside of that training during Google Camp. And then finally, you have a resources page. And on this resources page, there's just a lot of different things that were created by Google certified teachers or Google certified trainers, some other videos that are online, and just documentation that will help you use Google and kind of get acquainted with it. This last tab is the Google in Education website, and this website really gets into all things Google and Google Apps and all the different elements they have for Google in Education. So there are tools and tips and tricks and lesson plans and all kinds of stuff here. So if you're interested in learning more about Google from Google, here's a good place to go and get some of that information. Now, there is lots of stuff going on in Parkway, and this is just one of those things, but I really do want to encourage you, if you are thinking about getting started with these tests, to go ahead and start perusing that information, those materials that Google provides, because that is your best bet in getting started with Google Apps for Education and taking those certification tests. I hope that helps, and good luck.